Let's see. So all these cards have been meditated on for your sign. The Devil in reverse. Letting go of control issues, obsessions, not wanting to be tied down to anything, trying to get rid of those things in your life that are weighing you down. Okay? Five of Swords energy in reverse. Letting go, refusing to accept defeat, and putting away arguments, that are unnecessary. You're just not dealing with them. What's crossing it again? The Emperor. Well, not again, but the Emperor. The Emperor is crossing it. So over controlling situations. You just don't like being controlled. Nothing wrong with that. Your goal is the Three of Swords, to come out of sorrow and heartbreak, and you probably will. Foundation. Queen of Wands. Some of you may be actually dealing with the Aries now. I think about it, but I think this is more of control situations, but you are dealing with an Aries type vibe, but not necessarily, it doesn't have to be, it could be someone you're dealing with that is very kind and generous. They're kind of short-tempered if you slight them, but they're very powerful people and very attractive. So the foundation, this could be coming in May, where you're feeling like you're dealing with this energy, a passionate type person. Even though you are a Libra, you can take on this energy where you're becoming more passionate and feel more vibrant, And I'm going to clarify these, and it can change the story up, that. And I will be giving a mini love reading. Some of my cards aren't with me right now. They're at another location. I hope to be over there soon. Past situations, you'll hear a lot of blinging. I got a camera. My mother had been sick. A lot of you already know that. And then I got it from her, and I'm trying to recover. But I keep an eye on her because, she's elderly, and I don't want her to fall. Past positions, Prince of Wands, same as a Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very powerful messages, very forced messages, passionate messages. Also, you may be dealing with someone with a lack of experience, but they're very upbeat. Sometimes they're younger, but not always. Near future, you're feeling a little disappointed about something. I got to clarify this. It's not the end of the world card. It's just, you're just feeling a little disappointed. I'll clarify. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is a star card. It could be the universe telling you don't give up hope. It's still some hope. When it's in reverse, it doesn't mean it's not there. It means the energy is still there. It's how you perceive it. So there is still hope. The advice from the universe is still hope, but don't give up on it. Wait for it. What is coming towards you, the outside environment, was causing all this. Prince of Swords. I don't think that is you. The Prince of Swords is that you received a message from somebody that was kind of rude. It was Prince of Swords energy. When you're receiving a message and it's in reverse, it's rude. It has no filter. So maybe that's what disappointed you. And I will clarify why you got this message, what it was about, hopefully. Your hopes and fears of 4 of Cups in reverse. You're afraid you never come out of getting what you're wanting. You don't like to accept things that you don't want, that's for sure. And you may be absolutely bored in your life right now. A lot of people are. That's your hopes and fears section. It doesn't have to be a reality. Ace of Swords, you get your truth. You speak your truth, and a new beginning occurs in truth. Okay? I'll find out what this is all about and clarify. Like I said, I'll give you a mini love reading. I want to find out why you got a little disappointed from a message. It does look like you got a passionate energy there, but you're not willing to argue, and you don't like sorrow. You do not like people dragging you down, even though you're feeling a little disappointed. In the end, you start a new truth, a situation, and that is your energy there, by the way. Now, go back to the beginning. You're coming out of defeat. You want to stay out of defeat. You don't want it in your life, and it has to do with control issues, possibly. Some of you could be an Aries, okay? I need 2 cards, please, for Libra as the current, or the subject in hand, I should say. 2 cards, please. 4 of Pentacles. You may have to spend more money than you wanted to. Definitely dealing with a fire-type energy. It was someone that has a lot of fire in their astrology chart. I'm feeling that heavily. That is the way it is. Maybe someone spent too much. Maybe the argument was over money, or someone not holding back their feelings when they may or should have, or someone not feeling real stable in this situation. Okay? I feel like there's no stability there, I should say. your goal. You don't want no heartbreak in your life. You're like, you don't break my heart. You're not breaking my heart. That's what you're saying. That's your goal. No heartbreak. So 3 of Swords. I need 2 cards, please. 3 of Swords in reverse for Libra. Page of Pentacles. You're wanting more practical messages. And you're making a final decision. And you're going to say, you're going to point to them and say, you're not breaking my heart. You hear? So that's what I see that. I see that here. You're not breaking my heart. Understand? And this is the only time I'm going to tell you. So that's what Libra's going to say. And, because they got passionate energy from a message they've received, from someone they received a message from that disappointed them a little. And that's why you're saying this. Foundation, the Queen of Wands. I told you what that's about, but I need 2 cards, please, for Libra. 2 cards, please. Queen of Cups. Deal with a lot of people, actually. A few people. 7 of Swords in reverse. You may have found out something. They may have thought they found out something. Doesn't mean it's real. It's just, and it also could be that you're trying to stay off this type of energy where someone takes advantage of you with the 7 of Swords in reverse. You don't like over emotional situations. You want someone who is powerful and in control and attractive. And that's going to treat you right. So I have a feeling you're going to state your truth in that. And you're going to say to this person, if you want to be with me, it's got to be this way. It's not that you're wrong in it. It's just that you're not dealing with heartbreak, You do, in the past situation, and maybe some of you haven't felt this yet because, we're still reading for May. The Prince of Wands, and that's a passionate energy or a passionate message or a passionate person heading towards you in some way, or being there. So Prince of Wands, I need 2 cards, please, for Libra in the past position, which may not have happened yet, by the way. 2 cards, please. High Priestess, this person is very intuitive. You feel a strong connection with them. And you may have in the past or going to be celebrating with them, having dinner with them, maybe with more than one person. I know we're supposed to have this, where we don't get together. But some of you may, you may, or you're going to be discussing it because you have a real strong connection with this person. Now, you're a little disappointed, like I said, in the very near future. The 5 of Cups. I need 2 cards, please. This is why. And with the 5 of Cups, I'm going to tell you about this. And real quick, it's not all doom and gloom with the 5 of Cups. They're crying over spilt milk, over negative situations that someone said, but it is still something positive there. There's still 2 full cups. Okay? That is the key to this card. That is to look for the 2 full cups and coming out of disappointment. So, 5 of Cups. I need 2 cards, please, for Libra. Yeah, you thought you were going to have, okay, someone's going to offer you something, or you may have offered somebody something, and how they spoke or how they responded disappointed you, or they disappoint you. You said, well, I really thought I was going to have my happily ever after with the 10 of Cups there, and but I don't like what you said to me. I don't like what you offered me. And you may say this to somebody, or they say it to you, but it's all emotional type energy that doesn't have to be there, okay? It's just what someone's feeling. So I do see a new beginning when someone speaks their truth, okay? Now, hopes and fears, the Star card in reverse. It could be the universe saying, don't give up hope, it'll come back, things will improve. So the Star card in reverse, I need 2 cards, please, for Libra. 5 of Swords, you will come out of arguments and fighting, and you will take a new leap of faith with the Fool card. Who's coming towards you? The Prince of Swords. Prince of Swords has no filter, okay? They're going to say something that's a little off. So Prince of Swords, it's usually I would say this is your energy, but it's the outside environment coming towards you. So it's not you. So the Prince of Swords in reverse, I need 2 cards, please, for Libra. It's the outside environment coming in. Or what caused all this, they say. Queen of Swords. Some of you may be dealing with another air sign, or they have a lot of air in their chart. Air, fire, some water maybe. And they threaten to walk away maybe, or, because they don't do it. It's the 8 of Cups in reverse. They're saying it. They're thinking about it. And like I said, this person, they're in a bad mood. They're in a bad mood. And I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying this, the truth here. Hopes and fears of 4 Cups, not liking what is offered to you, not knowing if someone like what you offered them. 4 Cups in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for Libra. interfere in arguments and fighting and strife, and you just want to come out of sleepless nights with the Nine of Swords in reverse. In the end, you state your truth, and you start a new beginning because you state your truth. What's involved with that? I need 2 cards, please, with the Ace of Swords in the upright. 2 cards, please, for Libra. You're putting your swords up, not seeing things for how they are. Somebody isn't, and that's why you're probably stating your truth. And it has something to do with a past situation, a past memory you have, or something you discussed with somebody you had dealt with before, someone that Wheel of Fortune does change for you. Your luck does change, but we'll get to that in a minute. You're going to state your truth to someone who's got their swords up and not seeing things for how they are. Someone who had brought up a memory from the past. Maybe they brought up the past, or maybe you thought up the past. Something that wasn't real thrilling that you have, but they refuse to see the truth, and you make them see the truth in some way, and a new beginning starts because of this truth. So I just see a little blip here with somebody you're going to be involved with. I feel like someone is saying, either to you or you to them, well, you did this before, and maybe you brought up old memories, and someone was disappointed, and may have caused an argument, and someone makes an offer, and the other person doesn't like it, and Libra says, this is not going to happen anymore, and I'm not going to have heartbreak in my life. You're going to make a final decision on that. You will be celebrating again with somebody and going out, and your fortune does change in this situation. Wheel of Fortune upright, and it's not delayed here. It's not going to be put off. So, yeah, go state your truth. You're going to feel a little disappointed in this person. It doesn't have a filter. Maybe they said something. Maybe they are upset. Maybe they're just upset because of the way the world is right now, okay? But they may threaten to walk away from you, but I don't see it happening just yet. Or you may change that situation around. So I need 3 cards for the love reading. For Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or has Libra dominant in their chart. I need 3 cards for love. Calling in your soulmate. Oh, I wish I had my other cards with me, my soulmate cards. But, yeah, past thing, past situation, not too far in the past. This person that you're dealing with or going to be dealing with is your soulmate. You're both very attracted to each other, even though maybe you had words or whatever. Retreat from negativity. It says retreat from things in the world. Yeah, very soon you're going to be picking up. So do not make a decision. I'm feeling this. Do not make a final decision because I do see you saying you're not going to do something to me. You're not going to break my heart. But don't cut it off because they may threaten to walk away. Back off. Let things cool down with the retreat. Okay, because very soon something's going to change. Okay, your love situation is definitely going to change. And you're going to find out what you're wanting. Okay, this is your soulmate. You're very attracted to them. They're very attracted to you. So retreat from arguments. If something blows up, back off, relax, calm down, rethink, and then move forward again. I do see you stating your truth, though, and you're going to state it pretty abruptly because they're not seeing things for how they are. But just don't. It's saying that the situation will resolve, is what I'm saying. And people are just bringing up the past, is what's going on. Maybe they remember something from a past life, But I need a card for the calling and the soulmate for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I need a card, please. 8 of Air. Someone may be feeling a little trapped in a situation. Like they can't see, they feel like they can't get out of a situation. They feel also there's a lot of interference going on with this soulmate. Maybe people are sticking their nose in where it don't belong, people around you. There's a lot of attraction there. A lot of attraction. I'm not talking a little bit, I'm talking a lot, okay? And also, you attract this person. You attract this love. I need another card for the attraction card for Libra. Sun, Moon, and Rising was dominant in the chart. Another card for the attraction card, please. What's going on here? Venus, the Empress. Yeah, there will be growth again in this situation. You're going to have growth with this person. A lot of Venus type energy with this attraction. So if they say something nasty or I'm going to walk away. Let them walk away for a little bit, maybe. Just don't. You're okay to state your truth. Don't get me wrong. You're allowed to state your truth and say you're not going to break my heart. But realize that taking a breather just, you know, for a few minutes, few hours, few days, or whatever, and retreat and let them regroup and then state what you need to say so they can see things for how they are, you know. I need another card for the retreat card. Why is it there? What is going on here? I need more energy here to tell us why this is happening. For some of you, I'm feeling you may actually set yourself apart with this person and put the world away from you, because I do see interference here. When you, for some of you, not all of you, I feel like you will be with this person after you get over this disappointment to work things out, to be alone together. I need another card for the retreat card, please. Just for some of you, I'm feeling that. Nine of Earth, Venus and Virgo. So yeah, it's going to work out. Even though you got this tumble, Three of Air, Saturn and Libra, even though you're feeling a little bit of heartbreak, because I do see that here, you're not wanting this. So it's okay to retreat, either to be away from this person or go away with this person. That you feel like, I do not want my heart broke. This is what I'm saying to you. And they have their swords up, you know. I just feel like it's a little bit of a blip and someone has no filter and they said something to you over a past issue for a lot of you. The universe is saying don't give up hope. Okay, because I do see that it's kind of there a little bit. Five of Swords in reverse, don't argue, don't fight, and don't give up. Take that leap of faith if you have to. So I see, like I said, two situations going on here. This person is your soulmate. Someone's interfering in it, or they feel like something's interfering. Could be a past issue or people. You are attracted to them. They are attracted to you. There can be growth, but people need to step back, either be alone together or walk away for a few hours if there is an argument in the future. And don't, even if they say something that disappoints you, think about what you need to say with the Ace of Swords later so they see things for how they are over past issues, okay? I'm feeling that for actually quite a few of you. And I'm going to let this go, and I will talk to you later, okay? Bye.